Sometimes it's hard to explain to people what it's like growing old, and even more difficult to explain what it's like growing old on a gravel bike. People talk about the bad parts, the slowing down, the losing power, getting stiff, getting tired. But what they don't tell you is how much more meaningful riding becomes. Morning, everyone. Today, I want to talk about growing older, and specifically what gravel cycling teaches you about aging. And one of the, I think, most important lessons that I've learned from growing old on a gravel bike is that it's not always about just staying fit, it's about staying alive and making the most out of what you've been given. Of course, as we age, our body changes. Our power doesn't come on as quickly as it used to. You need longer warm-ups. Your balance isn't as sharp.
Not a gravel ride until I pushed up something.
And recovery, well, that becomes a sport of its own. But here's the thing, none of that means that the ride is any less meaningful. It just means that you learn to ride smarter and with greater intention. You become more patient. But somewhere along the way, something changes. You start caring less about the numbers and more about the moments. More about the silence of a forest road or a giant puddle that you are struggling through. More about the feeling of your breath matching the rhythm of your pedals. More about the beauty you used to ride past without noticing. You begin to realize that strength isn't always just about power. Sometimes strength is about consistency and discipline. It's about getting on the bike even when your body is telling you to take a break. Over 60, strength becomes a quiet thing. Not flashy, not loud, just steady and earned. The roads feel wilder, the scenery feels richer, the adventures feel deeper, and somehow the rides feel more like a privilege than a workout. For me, gravel biking isn't about proving anything any longer. Gravel biking is about experiencing everything that the world has to offer. The older you get, the more you appreciate the community. Other riders who know what it feels like to keep pushing, keep exploring, keep enjoying life. We're not out there to compete any longer. We're out here to stay connected to one another, to ourselves, and to the world we occupy. So here's the truth that nobody tells you about getting older and gravel biking. You don't lose your passion. You don't lose your joy. If anything, you understand it better. You feel more deeply because every ride becomes something to be grateful for. So, as you're growing older, and we are all growing older, just remember this. Gravel doesn't care how old you are. It just asks you to get out there, show up, turn over the cranks and keep exploring, and to smile and enjoy the experience. If you are on your own journey of staying fit, cycling, exploring the world, I would love to hear your story. Leave a comment in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and until we ride again, take care.